About this how to make a game Unity beginner tutorial, the 2021 version with the C Sharp, that your first kind of collaboration of the Visual Studio 2019 and the Unity. So actually the Unity is famous about a lot of bugs and keep changing versions and upgrading and that kind of things, especially the free tier. Um, that's something you have to be very careful that when you install. So apparently, the most of you guys have already the Visual Studio 2019 or 2022 has been installed in your computer. So I recommend you guys to start to make sure like a Visual Studio actually installer here. This is the origin of the Microsoft products, so it's very safe to use that one. So go to modify first and then so anyways, if you click the modify button, so make sure that you have game development with Unity. And also, probably if you're from the Northwest campus, you needed the C++. So to make sure that the desktop development with C++ has been checked out, check marked. So anyways, after this, you're gonna click modify right here, and then it will ask you your authentication, and then start it, the installing, actually the updating the stuff based on your modification. So after this, go to the Unity download up here. Yeah, here you go. So type it unity.com/the download. If you click download for the Windows, it will comes up like most popular long-term support Unity exit file pops out. I have it already, so I'm gonna just read it out. And then you can open that, and it's gonna takes you to the Unity Hub, Unity Hub installation. And then after installation is done, it won't take long though. It's just I don't know how you say that. It's like some version management system things. So that's actually define it which version of the Unity comes first or after, something like that, and collaborate with the production project, because the Unity is kind of strict about the what version of the Unity IDE use for creating your project. So, like for example, if you see my project one, it will tells you the edit version is 2021.3.2F1 right here. So that because I already have the Unity here. So after Unity has done, now the time you're going to install the Unity. So my case, I'm already installed right there. But if you don't, go to a install editor, and if you see that long-term support LTS, this is most important part. That's very reliable compared to the other beta types. You don't want to do that. So if you click, the layout is already has been installed, but those are not installed yet. So your case is just like a blue background for the 2021.3.2F1. This is the latest reliable version. So if you click that, something looks like this. and then comes up to the install Unity, but this is wrong one because I already have one. But yours is this number, the 2021 that you need. But I just want to show you how to install. So if you see Dev Tools, Microsoft Visual Studio Community 2019, that means 2022 is not um, support. So to make sure it's installed, right? And the documentation, you might not need that. I would take that out since it's like 275, 276 meg. So, and then click install. My case, I don't need that. So remember, the size wise, it's huge because it's a gaming ID. So 4.77 gigabytes right there, gigabytes, sorry. So make sure that you have like enough room for this and install it. Actually, it will take like forever. There's sometimes like hour, maybe more than an hour. And after that, it comes like this. So if your screen doesn't catch up with your updating, just go back to the project and then click it, the new project. If this screen pops out, that means you're safely installed. Your installation is done. So now go to 2D and project name, I would say, well, whatever, my project, let's say Yuri project 1. And the location, this location is actually the location where you want to save your project. So basically, it doesn't matter. It's not application. That's your project, your Unity games. So I added to or under the Unity Yuri that I have a D drive. So your case, if you only have a C drive, you can do it under the C drive too. But I'm not so well under C drive. Make sure, right? C drive, right click, new and holder, creates a new holder for yourself, like test whatever your Unity, oh sorry, holder or something like that. That's really important because the C drives is the ones needs to be really clean all the time because it's consists of the whole operation system as well. So anyway, um, so the mine's like D drive underneath of the Unity Yuri. I want it, download it. I mean, create my project underneath of here. Okay, so that's a Unity Yuri. So create project. And once again, while you're creating projects, it takes forever. Super long time. So I'm gonna just cut it out a little bit. All right, now we downloaded, no, not downloaded, sorry, finish installing the Unity, right? And then I created under the asset, the new holders, the one art, environments, and script, like the video was talking about. So right click, the body, its assets. Right click, go to the create and holder, and you can create as much as you want. So I'm gonna go to the browser to download the what's that? Angry Bird, not Angry Bird, download. So it's a game that causes slash bird slash. I'm gonna set the link with this video. So anyway, click the download now, and then it will comes up like this, packages, and then open, right? If it's open, it's already Unity packaged, the holder, so it's come along with the Unity. If you see that same screen like this underneath of the assets like this, what you need to do is just import. Yeah, I think it's imported now. So if you double click art, here you go. Whole bunch. Oh, you know what? I guess you don't need environment because art has the environments and verses already. So I'm gonna delete it. Right click on the environment. Maybe that one's easier to do it. Environment. This empty holder doesn't need it, so I go delete it. But script still needs to be here. So now double click art and find out the birds. I love this bird, right? So I'm gonna click it and then drag it to up right here. And then rename to the red bird. And then you have to follow the YouTube to create the animation. But so far, I'm just wanted to focus on the Unity's bug parts so that you can actually code it in C sharp. Um, and then let's go here. That's a background, right? Same thing right here. And this is just changing the size. If you carefully watch it, the YouTube video, so I click it this. That means just giving you the directions change. I mean, locations change. So I wanted pick red board. So red board, maybe around here. And summer ground, I'm gonna go down right here. And the summer ground needs to be, well, it's not necessary to show this part, but just in case. Um, if you go global and make sure click the grid and stuff, that actually gives you the exact. Oh, here you go. Ooh, here you go. Yeah, on the top. Oh, that's hard to set. I don't understand. Come on, I hit the global. Yes, I did. That one. Okay, just make sure that. Anyway, so what I wanted is that one needs to go. Uh, sorry, the bars first. I wanted the bars to be the rigid from the physics to the, as the YouTube video is talking about. The rigid body to the rigid is actually the focusing mainly makes keep making some action. So it's actually react to the some targeting stuff. So that you need to set because the Angry Bird is the ones like the main object in this project, I guess. So the you can tell the rigid body 2D is created right here, and then go to yeah, go click like this. That's a summer ground, right? Then make sure that's a light gray out here, and go to tile mode. Not this. Ooh, okay. Oh yeah, draw mode is a tiled. And then I wanted to make it bigger, so click like this, and the four corners turn to be blue. That means you can change the size, and it's a tiled, so it's a whole entire this object, image object, turn it to be the actually the target. And then I wanted added another component to be the box. Oh yeah, physics today and the box collider. Here you go. And you can see it, the green, just tiny, original location is a green and the framed. But I don't want to do it, so alt tiling. Here you go. Now the whole thing is the one set now and react the same way. The collider is the actually the other side toward to this guy. So this guy is the ones that making the action. That one is actually receiving to give him some action. So what I'm going to do is here adding one more components, which is polygon collider. So the collider and collider is just hit it for each other. That means just stop. So that it works. Hope so. And then let's play by clicking the play button. Usually takes a long time. There you go. It stopped. That's good. And actually stop by clicking again. Now back to this. By the way, that's a scene. This part's called the scene. So make sure that we watch it the whole YouTube video. And the game is right there. That's how the user seeing that this scene now. So, anyways, now the time the script parts. This version, the Unity 2021.3.2F1 has an issue with the Visual Studio 2019 because it cannot be really attached to it. But we need to modify and control by the script C sharp, right? So I am well, by the YouTube video, they are talking about right click and do some things like create C sharp script or something. It doesn't work. I tried so many times. So back to asset script right here, and then choose a red bird, right? And then go to add components again, right? And it goes down, new script, and name it bird like YouTube video. And you can see it, create and add. So just click that one. It will be created. But you cannot really see it how it goes. But you see it right here. See, it's running, reading. So just do not rush and click anywhere. Just wait a little bit and make sure that your cursor is not gonna turning around some mark, running mark or anything. And then it looks like it's done now. But you can see a script. But don't get panic. Go to asset. There it is. That's the one that you just made it. So I'm gonna click it and drag to the next script, which is the empty folder. I just made it and double click it. There is a bird. Now we load script. That's probably just modifying a location, directory location, that kind of things, and go to Redbird and make sure there is a still Redbird here, right? Before open C sharp, I would go edit and go to preference, right? And you can see it, the 2019, 16, 11. So if you go the Visual Studio installer, can you see it? 16, 11, 14, 16, 11, 15. This is the one. You can actually update it if you want to. And looks like might be a good idea. So I'm going to update it. For doing that, I'm going to the Windows first and then go to Package Manager. And then, oh, hey, I don't need that. Come on. No. All right. Where is it? Come on. Package Manager. Oh, Unity Registry. Here you go. So Package Manager, Unity Registry. That's actually the default packages that you need. So you go to Visual Studio Editor. If you see a Visual Studio Code Editor, that's a VS Code. whichever you like, use it or whatever. I don't really care, but maybe Solid as Visual Studio Editor is really good. Since you guys gonna learn C++ with Visual Studio at the Mr. Caster's class, I think. Yeah, I think so. So let's go to the um, update 2015. Just updated from Unity side, not Visual Studio installer side, just for the safe reason. So go update it, and once again, takes file. Oh, not really. Oh, it does. So I'm gonna just. Oh well, you can wait, right? Oh, come on. All right, it's done now. So you can see a country installed is a 2015 right here. Make sure that and close. Go back to edit. Go to preference. Make sure it's a 16. Well, yeah. I don't know why it's a different number, but it's okay. Don't worry about that part. But more than that, what you need is you have to have this. This is a two path. It's actually based on what kinds environment sets that you guys have it. That's a really big deal that you have to actually pick the correct location for the Visual Studio running, so execution point. So it's gonna be I want to show you what it looks like. So it looks like this. So the dev env, that's a development environment exit file. That's the main file that actually let you use Visual Studio 2019. So to make sure that this is actually on to here, two path. So browse it. Usually, if you didn't change any location, if you use it the default location, it has to be program file, because this is a Windows. I'm not so sure about Mac. And then Microsoft Visual Studio, and the 2019 right here, and the community. There it is. And the IDE. There you go. This is core program, exit program. So that needs to be pointed out to here. Okay. And then regenerate project file. This is the one. Click once. You can see it blue and close it. That's it. That's all you need to do. So go back to Redbird. That this is a targeting by this script that you just added components on here. So if you click that and then shows script birds, double click that. Now the Visual Studio pops out. Um, for checking that attachment functionalities between Visual Studio and Unity, I would add like some cheesy code first, right? So first of all, if you see that get component, this one, and parentheses, bigger and smaller parentheses, and then it has to be rigid 2D. It's from this. We added for the red bird here. We are targeting a red bird movement right here. So can you see it simulated? Now it's a checkbox on, right? I want to make it checkbox off so that you can prove it that your C# code and Unities are actually hooked or attach it for each other. So the simulate, am I correct? Maybe I'm she. Oh shoot, sorry. This is a grammar syntax error. So the now you pick the get component, the rigid body 2D, and if you add a parenthesis, that means like get ready for getting a parameters out of the rigid body 2D. So that, and then go to a simulated. Here you go, equal to false. I want to do a false, so that if I run this programming, this simulated, this check button is gonna be gone. Ready? Click, right? And then I wanna see, once again, the first time is always taking forever, the before getting a cache right here. Not yet, look. Now we gotta run it, ready? Make sure here. There you go, it's gone. That means it works. So I'm gonna add it. Point. That's it.